That's right. It's our neighbors to the north. We can't leave them out of this party. I'm talking about our good friends from Canada, eh? Yes. Um, Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, as a matter of fact. They started writing songs on the piano when she was a young girl. Yes, she did. She never had a music lesson, but always loved to sing. Her songwriting started in earnest after one of her other artistic endeavors, acting for stage and film, had to be abandoned due to some mobility issues due to arthritis. But she turned to art and music and have had a blast ever since. She continues to work on her latest painting exhibit, Ways to Get There, a selection of different mediums, sizes, and scenes, all to do with that theme. You can look for bikes, trains, old cars, and even vintage trucks. How about that? She's also a book illustrator and currently working on her 9th book. The latest story is a companion piece to Polly Astor, and loving working on these mixed media drawings. She has 3 albums in her name: Waiting, Hope Is, and Words on a Page. She has had the pleasure of touring Canada with each album. I've had so many amazing experiences in different venues in which to perform. Currently writing songs for the next inspirational album and already has some great players lined up to make it sound incredible. Her daughter, Emily Baczynski, will be recording their work again, and so excited to begin work when, of course, the lockdown situation eases up. I think it has in Canada, so I think that this bio may be a little bit maybe a couple months or so old. It'd be interesting to see here in just a second what progress we are on this particular album. Of course, joining us from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, Terry and Laura Baczynski, otherwise known as Spirit Line. Good evening to you both. Welcome to Red's Room. Great to have you along with us, closing out what has been a pretty cool night around here tonight.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, thank you.
We're happy to be here.
Fantastic to have you here. Now let's talk about that next album. How are things post-COVID situation up there in Canada, and how is that aforementioned album that I just mentioned coming along for you guys?
You know, it's going well. We've really just laid down a few of the main instrumentalists like guitar, me, and some drums. But a lot of my performers are coming from around Canada and they're going to be sending in their parts. And so we're waiting for those.
Fantastic, you guys. They've got a 5-song set to close us out tonight. Song number 1, take it away, guys.
Thank you. Speaking of COVID, I wrote this song when I was feeling quite broken, as a lot of us were. We were so lonely and kept apart from people, and so this song is called Broken. Spoken
Great tune called Broken from Spirit Line here on this amazing around the world edition of Red's Room. Mary, who we heard earlier tonight, says beautiful. Fantastic job, you guys. Coming to us from Alberta, Canada, just beautiful country up there. So appreciative to have you guys here with us tonight. Musically, you've been working on an album, you've been working on songwriting. Is that what's probably going to occupy the next couple of months as well for you guys? Is continuing finishing touches on this thing and just more writing and performing occasionally? Is all the above, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Yep. We're looking forward to summer getting back here because we run a summer concert series, front porch concert series, where we have guest artists come in and we set up a stage on our front porch and we fill our front yard and the street and our neighbors' yards with people in their lawn chairs and listen to good music once a month through the summer. So we're looking forward to that again.
Thank you for being a blessing not only to your neighborhood but to musicians in your area and just shining a light in your corner of the world up there. Really love what you guys are doing and musically, and even the concert series work that you guys are doing. Hopefully this summer will be a good season for that. And
So
they have a number of songs left to share with us tonight. Tell us about song 2, if you would.
this is another song that I thought was appropriate for tonight because at least here in this part of the world, it's very, very, very snowy and cold. It was minus
27
1,000.
today.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, what? How? What?
And so this song is about.
Please tell me that's is that Celsius or Fahrenheit you were talking about?
That's Celsius. So minus 27.
Oh, something, yeah.
Minus 27 Celsius is, I'll tell you what it is. It's about minus 15 Fahrenheit.
Oh, that's brutal. That's brutal.
Going up quite a bit here.
We're in a heat wave compared to you guys up there.
Yeah.
I hope for your sake there is not even a wind chill with that either. I hope.
Oh, there is.
Oh, wind chill would be like minus 35 to minus 40 today.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Frostbite
anyway.
in 5 minutes flat. Oh my goodness.
I had to put a sweater on. It was
Yeah. So this song is another throwback to thinking about just missing being with people when we were in lockdown. It's called Looking Out My Window. Looking out my window as the snow begins to hide so many imperfections that I'm glad to be inside. Tears and fears and anger for a world that is so changed. Dead branches reaching upward like arms to heaven's gaze. Looking out my window on this cold December day, thinking back to summer and the careless way we played. Now we long for others, but instead we're stuck indoors, living with reminders of the way it was before. Looking out my window, my reflection tells the tale. I too have imperfections, I too am prone to fail. When I'm looking inward at the cold within my heart, I try to close the curtains, but the
Great stuff from Spirit Line here on this all new edition of Red's Room. Doing what they do best, songs that bring us all together and unite us in the common core. We've seen that theme all night tonight, and it's so great that we can gather people and talented musicians like these guys from all across the globe here with us tonight. To that point, I'm told now you are repping, Terry, a shirt over there by Terry.
Absolutely.
Represent. Wait a minute. You got to show that one part. Canada.
There it is.
There we are.
Red's Room, Canada, takeover. There it is. Sporting the Canadian shirt. Yes, indeed.
Absolutely.
Canada. I think it was a couple of months back.
Yeah.
That's right.
Special shirt done after that a couple of months back. Red did an all Canadian night for the first time, I think, in Red's Room's 3-year history. So great to have all of you Canadian artists just being a part of this online community we've got going here, and appreciative to have your support of everything we've got going on here. And now we've asked this, and it's interesting to get this question in different perspectives from different people across the globe. And from Canada, I'll ask you the same question that we've asked a lot tonight. Who for you guys has been some of your musical influences that have shaped your musical journey along the way?
Well, for me, I was thinking about it myself, and I think my 3 favorite artists that are female Christian and have sort of inspired me in the past are Carolyn Aarons and Sarah Groves and Audrey Sod. I love those 3, and they just inspire me so much. I have a million of them though, and Steve Bell. I love Steve Bell.
Love Steve Bell. Yeah. And for me, I think the earliest in my song, I like to be a storytelling in my music, and one of the great songwriting storytellers from my youth was Harry Chapin. And I loved his music. I loved his stories.
Oh yeah.
But Paul Baloche, I took a master class, a bass master class with him once upon a time, and that was a great experience. Mercy Me is a great influence for us. In fact, we had him.
Bart Millard was in our house.
Bart Millard was standing right there one night and had dinner with us one night when he was in town. And
no way!
Yeah, great guy. I mean, Mercy Me is great.
Oh,
yeah.
That is amazing. Oh, what I wouldn't. Oh, that's gonna be just to spend a night with a dude. To be a fly on the wall. Exactly. It's got just the conversations and just to see and just to interact with him. I spent 22-minute interview with him. I just got a glimpse to just see just how off the cuff and genuine he is. And I can't imagine just what great conversation that you got to share with him. And I know too, Carolyn Aarons, Sarah Groves, those names you mentioned, they are so popular amongst our listeners on our radio network. So we have a number of different songs on the CMS radio network. And I will have you know, fun tidbit about me, since you mentioned that name, I had no idea you were going to say that name. So not only Paul Baloche, but real quick stories. I know we're running really late on time tonight. I think I attended a business conference. I think it was in middle school, I believe. Like in 7th grade, it was held at Central Washington University. And as part of this Business Week conference, at the end of the week, we were charged with some of us in groups, in pairs of us, for whatever reason, as part of just a fun night they did to do like a karaoke night of any song we wanted to do. I kid you not. So this guy friend of mine at the time and I, along with our camp business counselor, our camp business counselor helped pick out the song. You know what song it was that we decided to sing? And I always remember one. Harry Chapin's famous song, Cats in the Cradle.
Oh, no kidding.
Yes, I remember singing that. I was like, Harry Chapin.
Little Boy Blue.
Silver Spoon, Little Boy Blue, and the Man on the Moon. Yes, indeed. Oh, love it. Oh,
I have another small world story about that. He dated my professor in university.
What?
Yeah. In fact, the song Taxi was written about his broken relationship with her professor at university.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh, oh, love this. Good stuff there. Oh, third song tonight from
Right.
Spirit Line. What you guys
Okay.
got for us there?
This is a song about a gift that we can all give to anyone.
Yeah.
Availability, not ability, is the gift that we can all give. Availability, not ability, is a lovely way of choosing to live. Well, it could be a cup of tea with a friend who really needs us to hear. Taking time to stay a while, and sometimes it's simply a smile. Availability, not ability, is the gift that we can all give. Availability, not ability, is a lovely way of choosing to live. Well, we qualify by taking time. We don't even need a degree. Being there to show we care, and we're wonders for you and for me. Life can be busy, we might miss the call. Slow down and listen, someday it might be you who starts to fall. Availability, not ability, is the gift that we can all give. Availability, not ability, is a lovely way of choosing to live. Could it be that possibly a simple act of kindness can be just the thing to change a day from dull to extraordinary? Availability, not ability, is the gift that we can all give. Availability, not ability, is a lovely way of choosing to live. Now we're just gonna switch it up quickly here, and Terry's gonna play two songs that
Yeah,
he's written.
I love that. And Mary Ozarga, who we heard earlier in the program, she says yes, totally agree. Availability, yes, that's what just being available for what God wants to do in us, and just being available as He really says, in and out of season, to do and be a blessing to whoever and wherever we are called to be a blessing to. And so fantastic. Greg is watching us on Facebook. He says massive blessings. Mary says loved that. She also says about the weather. She says, "Man, would we be inside of a volcano compared to your weather?"
Well,
Yeah, been watching
we
us on.
managed it very well.
Hello,
We just got back from
Memphis.
a month in Hawaii a few days ago. So
Oh, did you?
we do manage our winter well in Edmonton.
I bet you that was a weather shock going from that back to that, I would imagine.
Yeah, it was a shock to come home, but it was a great thing to go.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Bev says, greetings, Spirit Line, watching you from Vancouver, British Columbia. Big fan of your music. Thanks, Bev, for tuning in and joining us via Zoom.
Hi,
Bev.
That's awesome.
Great to have you watching, fellow Canadian. British Columbia, great territory up there. I've been there many, many times. I live, of course, just south of Seattle, and so it's a hop, skip, and a jump over to BC where you are. So great to have you with us. Great to have Spirit Line here with us. A couple more songs rounding us out tonight. I know it's been an amazing night. Friday night here on Red's Room is around the world night on Red's Room. Terry, you've got guitar in hand. You've got another song to share with us. Tell us a little bit about this one, would you please, sir?
Well, this is actually my two songs I'm going to share with you tonight are. It's almost like Jose and I called each other and coordinated a little bit because Jose was talking about how life can throw you down and beat you up, but you got to hang on, and you got to hang on to God, got to hang on to Christ, you got to hang on to your belief and your faith. And this first song is about all of that turmoil and difficulty in our world that we see every time we read a newspaper or look at our internet feeds.
Yeah.
And it's called, notwithstanding all of that, the song is called I Still Believe. Oh, it's getting harder to face the day and to stand strong when there's nothing but worry in a world that's gone wrong. I'm always running last in a race that's moving too fast, on a road that's twisted, too steep, narrow and long. I gotta keep my eyes on you, that's all that I can do. It's taking everything I got to hold on to your truth. But I still believe in the power of your love. I still believe in the mystery of your perfect vision and plan for every woman and man, and the greatness of your goodness, your guiding hand. I still believe. I still believe. I faced the battle like none I've seen before. Everything's gone crazy. Peace I feel no more. My faith put to the test. In this turmoil and mess, I wanna ride on your eagle's wings and soar, soar, soar. I gotta keep my eyes on you, that's all that I can do. It's taking everything I got to hold on to your truth. But I still believe in the power of your love. I still believe in the mystery of your perfect vision and plan for every woman and man, and the greatness of your goodness, your guiding hand. I still believe. I still believe. Gracious God, I still believe. Loving God, I still believe. Awesome God, I still believe.
Terry Vishinsky.
Gordon says, greetings. See, him and Gloria say hello, by the way. Gordon is
Gordon, Gloria. Thanks for hanging
on
in
the
there.
broadcast tonight. They wanted to say hello and let you know that they are watching. Spirit Line is with us here. The team of Terry and Laura Baczynski. Great to have you guys here with us. Great time of music closing us out tonight. It's wonderful to have you here representing the great country of Canada, our friends, our neighbors to the north. Great having you here on this Around the World night. You got one final song coming up in just a few moments. In your time of songwriting, you mentioned a number of your influences. In your time of songwriting, what is the biggest lesson or takeaway the Lord you feel has shown you about evolving your songwriting over the years?
For me, it would be to trust in Him and not force it on my timeline. When it comes right down to the music, and like this next song I'm going to do for you, I wrote in Hawaii a couple weeks ago, and I literally walked into our house. We went to a pawn shop because we didn't bring any guitars with us, and we went to a pawn shop.
They don't rent guitars in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Where we were.
Went into a pawn shop and bought a guitar because we said we can't go a whole month without music. So we bought a guitar, and a couple of weeks ago, I just walked into the house we were renting, and I was trying to. I had a couple of ideas for songs that were stirring in my head over weeks, and I'm trying to get these things done, and nothing was coming. And then I just picked up the guitar. I played 2 chords. The first 4 words of the song popped into my head, and the song fell out of me in about 3 minutes. And then that kind of massaged it a bit, and massaged the lyrics and the arrangement around a little bit, and the song was done. And the song had nothing to do with me; it was just given to me, and I just got it out. So I'm happy to share this one with you.
It's a great segue into our last final song tonight. Red and I will close it out. We have a little bit of a lot of special things tonight, including a little bit of a story we'll share with you here in just a moment, as well as a special look at what we've got coming up tomorrow night and an early look at the week ahead. Right now, here's our last song from Spirit Line from Alberta, Canada. Here closing out our Around the World night here on Western.
Thank you. This song's called "Come to the Altar," and it's really talks a lot about what Jose was talking about. Is that keep turning to God and go to God and accept His invitation, and He's always going to be there for you, and that's what this song's about. Come to the altar without money or price. Leave all your worries, your burdens and strife. Come to the altar with no guilt or shame. I know every hair on your head, I call you by name. All are welcome, all are welcome. All are welcome, all are welcome. Come to the altar, you'll be saved from harm. There's a seat at the table, come into my arms. Come to the altar, open the door. I've built you a place in my house, come claim your reward. All are welcome, all are welcome.
Oh, what an amazing ending to an amazing night there. I love what Jose said here. I will echo his sentiments as well. Jose says, simple and wonderful worship is the best. Great songs. Elizabeth says, thank you everyone for this night that God has blessed. And yes, Elizabeth, God has been in control. We will definitely tell exactly some of the reasons and confirmations why here in just a moment as it goes out. But tell us how we can continue following your musical journey. Hope to have another project from you guys released, hopefully, maybe later on this year, hopefully, Lord willing. And tell us where we can continue to connect up with you and follow your musical journey and to keep following you guys' great music.
Well, you can find some of our videos on YouTube, like everybody
Yeah.
else, under.
Well, you can just you search Spirit Line or search our names, and they'll pop up. We just posted. We did a cross Canada tour of Laura's last CD and a new CD that I did too, right before COVID. And we just posted a 1 hour documentary of that entire tour on YouTube. And I'm woefully behind in posting some of our front porch concert videos, but they're going to show up.
In that.
But there's some of them up there, and we've got some music videos up there, so you can see that on YouTube. And Laura's got a website, laurabasinski.com. You go in there and you can access all of her music, and you can find us on Bandcamp and places like that. So we're all over the place.
Really loving what you guys are doing and your hearts for worship, and we thank you for just being a wonderful blessing. It's been an honor having you guys close out this wonderful night around the world. We have gone tonight to all corners of the globe. You guys are representing Canada as a dynamic duo really well. We continue personally and professionally just pray for continued blessings to you guys and for what you do in your upcoming projects. And just for everything you're doing for the hearts of many that you are impacting. Thank you for being here and for helping to minister to people and to help close us out.
And thanks to you and to Red and to Denny's.
Yeah, and Denny's. Thanks to Denny's. Yeah.
Amen to that. That's a good segue there as we close out what has been an amazing night here on Red's Room.